Davis-Monthan Air Force Base often seems to be facing an uncertain future, but now new funding has been approved.
That's right, new A-10. It'll keep DM's fleet of A-10s flying, but for how long? Let's get to News 4 Tucson's Sean Mooney. He's live at DM with tonight's new plan. Sean.
Well, Christy and Steve, you know, former A-10 pilot Martha McSally is determined to make the most of her time in Congress. One of her first missions in Washington was aimed at Tucson's Air Force Base. That mission is now complete, but she says the fight is far from over.
This is a really big deal. It's the fruits of all the tireless efforts that I've made since I've been in Congress. The chairman of the House Armed Services Committee has decided to fully fund the A-10 for the next fiscal year, as well as the EC-130, both of them housed here, obviously, at Davis-Monthan.
Fully funded totals $731 million. That means 80 A-10s will remain based here, along with the monster EC-130, the flying command center that jams enemy communications. And while funding comes up every year, Congresswoman McSally says she believes Washington is finally getting the message.
We hope that the President and the Air Force have learned their lesson, that they shouldn't be coming back next February saying they want to mothball this national security treasure. I mean, as they were trying to make their arguments with a straight face, they just deployed another 12 A-10s in the fight against ISIS.
Regardless of how long the A-10s keep flying out of DM, other alternatives to keep the base off the chopping block have been proposed, as reported in a study by the Stimson Center. Among the recommendations, making DM a command and control facility. But Colonel Kent Lofbaum, who was the commander at Davis-Monthan from 2006 to 2008, says that while in the future Tucson's Air Base may have other missions, it is truly meant for one purpose.
It is important that we do have a flying mission at that base. It is a flying base, and it's supported, the local area, the facilities around the base support the flying mission.
Well, Congresswoman McSally says with recent upgrades, those A-10s that are based here are capable of flying until 2028. Reporting live from Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, Sean Mooney, News 4 Tucson.